So, my question is, what's a good, like, time frame for a call? Like,
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
How long
How
is
much
your
time
meeting?
should you be spending on a
like,
call?
On
how much
average.
time?
As long as it takes.
Okay,
Great answer.
so not,
I thought you were asking like time to call
Let me
back.
let me tell you
It's
something.
another good
If you're not on a call at least 5-10 minutes or long, at least 5 or 10 minutes, you don't know nothing. Unless you're really good and you can really get through to people very quickly, which I used to be able to do very quickly, but even then, because if you go too quick, to get to an appointment, and you haven't gotten their wants and needs, and you don't understand who they are and why they're buying this property and who's going to enjoy it and how they're going to enjoy it and the things they like to do. Now think about all those questions, right? And that's you slowing down and being empathetic and listening and asking really concerning questions about them and getting them talking. Because let me tell you, when you get someone talking about themselves, they'll be on the phone with you for a while. And then if I get an objection of any type, overcoming and verifying that objection through apparently you have a reason for feeling this way, may I ask what it is. You get an objection, call starts all over. Right? If you're really professional, because all I need is to get, I have 6 sales this year, and I get one objection and I overcome and get them out and they buy. It just, if I spent between 5 different sales, I spend an extra hour between 5 different sales. That's $4,000 for an hour of extra time I spent across those calls trying to push through that objection. Think about that. Who makes $4,000 for an hour? Take an extra 10, 15 minutes on each call to try and overcome objection. I get one through and they buy. I just made $4,000 over the course of 6 sales by overcoming one objection and pushing through and getting them to come out. It's $4,000 for an hour of work. Think about it. So, you know how long that call takes?
as long as they,
As long as it takes. And if you're going too fast and you set an appointment and you don't know that information about your customers, then your show ratio is going to be whatever your show ratio is probably been.
I think lead follow-up's best at like, what would you say? Like 6 and 7 p.m. and 2 and 3 p.m.
What's that?
Like when you're calling leads, to follow up with leads that you haven't.
Yeah, when you're kick calling leads, one of the things when you're, are these previous leads? Are these kick calls to re-verify, or are these kick calls from old database stuff?
Anything.
Weekend call all day long. Kick calls on weekends all day long. During the week, I would say between 6 and 8 o'clock is probably your best prime hours.
PM ready.
Yeah, 6 to 8. But if people give you their work number and their cell phone number, and you call them in the day, and you ask them, "Is this a good time?" All right.